Okay, hi. I had a question on 6-2, day 1. So some of the problems on pages 238 and 239, starting with number 39 and going through 42. Okay, so starting with number 39, it says Camden's lunch cost $11.67. And he left a $2 tip. About how much more than 15% of the bill did Camden leave for the tip? So let's ignore the $2 for now and let's figure out how much a 15% tip would be. So we got to figure out 15% of $11.67. So I'm going to do 0.15 times $11.67. Okay, so 0.15 times that 1167 is going to round to $1.75 for a tip. Okay, so that's what the tip should be, and he left a $2 tip. So it says about how much more did he leave for the tip? So how much more means we're going to subtract. So $2 minus the $1.75 that he would have left for a 15% tip would be 25 cents extra. Okay? All right. On the next page, oops, I went too far. Okay. So for number 40, it says last season, Allie had a hit 19.3% of the times he came to bat. If Allie batted 82 times last season, about how many hits did he have? So again, if you see a percent and a number, you're generally going to be multiplying those together. So that's what we're going to do here. 19.3% is going to change to 0.193, and then I'm going to multiply that by the 82 hits. So 0.193 times 82 is going to be 15.8. So since we're kind of estimating, it says about how many hits did he have, I'm going to go ahead and round this up to 16. Okay, with 41, we have a multi-step problem here, or multiple questions. It says the graph shows the results of a survey about the internet, and the number of people interviewed was 391. So this is the information people are willing to give out on the internet. And part A says estimate the number of people who are willing to give out their email address. If I look at the graph, it looks like email address is pretty close to 80%, more than 75. So whatever you estimate that percent to be is just fine. I'm going to estimate it to be about 78%. So I'm going to use 0.78. And then the number of people interviewed was 391. So we're looking for 78% of 391. Okay, so that's going to round to me to about 305 people. Now, I'm not saying that you had to use 78%. You could have used like 77%, 79%. Like either of those probably would be okay. Even 76 is probably all right, just as long as we know that it's above 75 but less than 80%. So that was part A. And then part B says estimate the number of people not willing to give out their credit card information. So what's tricky about this one is it says not willing. The chart is if they are willing. So if I look at the credit card number, the purple one here, it looks like my estimate would be about 33% maybe are willing to give it out. So I'm going to do 100 minus 33% to figure out what percent are not willing to give that out. And that's going to be about 67% of the people. So it's 67%, which is 0.67. We're going to multiply that by the 391 people in the survey. So 0.67 times 391. Again, you didn't have to use 67%, but it should be pretty close to that amount. So for me, that's going to round to about 262 people. And that is that one. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to move this a little bit here. I don't know if I can move my document. It got smaller. That's all I need. Okay, so for 42, we have an A and a B. So it says Sandy earns $43,000 per year, and this year she plans to spend about 27% of her income on rent. So again, of means multiply. So for part A, how much does she plan to spend on rent this year? So it's 27% of her yearly income. So I'm going to take 0.27 and multiply by $43,000. Okay, and that comes out to $11,610. No. Just didn't like my zero. Okay, then for part B, it says, how much does she plan to spend on rent each month? Well, she's planning to spend $11,610 all year, and there are 12 months in the year. So I'm just going to divide by 12 to figure out how much it is each month. Okay, so it comes out to be $967.5. So in dollars and cents, that's $967.50 is about what she expects to pay each month. All right, hopefully that helps you out. Always let me know if you have any more questions.